This is a photo of Jonah, who's a student here at CBC. He recently read the biblical story of his own name, but he didn't really like the ending. I thought it was typical of our culture today. He wanted biblical Jonah to be a bit more of a hero, and he asked us, can I change the story? And I just thought, what a great question. Have you read the last chapter of Jonah recently? I went back and I read the story. Biblical Jonah is left on a literal cliffhanger overlooking the city of Nineveh and wondering how God can care so much for this city. And it made me think, our Jonah is actually in a similar situation. He's growing up surrounded by injustice and poverty in the slums, and he's trying to figure out, is there any hope? Is there any hope for my future? Is there any hope for the future of my community? But in the story, God says yes. He spared Jonah and he spared Nineveh for another day. The challenge facing biblical Jonah on the clifftop is the same one as the challenge facing Jonah as he grows up in the slums. Biblical Jonah wasn't perfect, he was confused, things got messy, but God helped him get the job done. The end of the biblical story is unknown to us, but perhaps that's the point. Jonah had to decide how his story was going to end. So our Jonah's question is brilliant. In a sense, the answer is yes, Jonah can change his story. With your partnership, CBC is helping him to develop his faith, navigate the difficult times, and understand that no matter what happens, God loves him and has plans for him that will change him, his community, and God's world. We'd like to ask you to consider becoming a dream builder, a person who supports a child like Jonah on a monthly basis. If you're interested in doing this, you'd like to receive more stories and pictures of children like Jonah each month, please visit our donate page on our website. Here you can sign up for our emails, you can make your auto debit each month, and you can have more and more stories like this wonderful boy Jonah. Thank you so much.